should designate all appointed officers and employees of the town. Therefore, be it resolved that Wendy Helm be reappointed as clerk of the Justice Court to assist in the clerical duties of the town Justice Court and be paid a salary of $23,472 while discharging the duties of said office, and move its adoption.
Second.
Board Member Bartlett?
Yes.
Board Member Bernstein?
Yes.
Board Member Jordan?
Yes.
Board Member Higley?
Yes.
Supervisor Stanley?
Yes.
Resolution 16-13, Secretary, Receptionist to Assessors. Whereas under Section 20 of the Town Law, Notes of Decision 9, the Town Board should designate all appointed officers and employees of the town. Therefore, be it resolved that Sue Christiana be and hereby is appointed Secretary, Receptionist to the Assessors to assist in the clerical duties of the Assessor and to be paid an annual salary of $21,485, and move its adoption.
Board Member Bartlett?
Yes.
Board Member Bernstein?
I do.
Yes.
Board Member Higley?
Yes.
Board Member Jordan?
Yes.
Supervisor Stanley?
Yes.
Resolution 1713, Deputy Supervisor. Whereas under Section 42 of the Town Law, the Town Board may create the post of Deputy Supervisor. Therefore, be it resolved that the Town Board approve the appointment of Menachem Bernstein to act as Deputy Supervisor in the absence of the Supervisor without compensation for the year 2013. And I move its adoption.
Second.
Board Member Bartlett?
Yes.
Board Member Bernstein?
I'll recuse.
Board Member Higley?
Yes.
Board Member Jordan?
Yes.
Supervisor Stanley?
Resolution 18-13, Social Services Officer. Whereas under Municipal Affairs, the State Comptroller, Section 71-1098, grants the Town Board the right to authorize someone to act as Town Social Services Officer. Therefore, be it resolved that the Town Board approve Eve Smith to act as Social Services Officer, to be paid an annual salary up to $5,852, and be allowed expense money in the amount of $300 for expenses incurred pursuant to law when discharging the duties of said office. Move its adoption.
Second.
Board Member Bartlett?
Yes.
Board Member Bernstein?
Yes.
Board Member Higley?
Yes.
Board Member Jordan?
Yes.
Supervisor Stanley?
Yes.
Resolution 1913, Attorney for the Town. Whereas the Town Board may, pursuant to Town Law, Section 20, Subdivision 25, employ an attorney to give it such professional service and legal counsel. Therefore, it be resolved that the supervisor be empowered to utilize the services of Paul Keller as General Counsel to the Town Board and other counsel at his discretion. And move its adoption.
Second.
Board Member Bartlett?
Yes.
Board Member Bernstein?
Yes.
Board Member Higley?
I'm going to recuse.
Board Member...
Litigation.
Board Member Jordan?
Yes.
And Supervisor Stanley?
Yes. Resolution 2013, mileage allowance. Whereas under Section 12, Notes of Decision 32 of the Town Law, a town officer is entitled to be paid a mileage allowance fixed by the Town Board. Therefore, be it resolved that all town officers and employees be paid the IRS mileage rate of 56.5 cents per mile when discharging their duties as town officials, and move its adoption.
Second. Board Member Bartlett?
Yes.
Board Member Bernstein?
Yes.
Board Member Higley?
Yes.
Board Member Jordan?
Yes.
Supervisor Stanley?
Yes.
Resolution 21-13, Advanced Payment of Utility Bills. Whereas under Section 118, Notes of Decision 2 of the Town Law, the Town Board may authorize payment of public utility services in advance of audit of claims. Therefore, be it resolved that the Town Board authorizes the Supervisor to pay said bills in advance of audit of claims, and move its adoption.
Second.
Board Member Bartlett?
Yes.
Board Member Bernstein?
Yes.
Board Member Higley?
Yes.
Board Member Jordan?
Yes.
Supervisor Stanley?
Yes.
Resolution number 22-13, expenses for the Association of Towns annual meeting. Whereas under Section 102, Notes of Decision 10 of the Town Law, towns may incur obligations for compensation of town officers. Therefore, be it resolved that the Town Board hereby authorizes the payment of expenses accrued to all town officers attending the annual meeting of the Association of Towns in an amount not to exceed $1,000 each, with $200 in advance, with all expenses to be supported by voucher and receipts. And be it further resolved that in the case of the Zoning Board of Appeals and the Planning Board, A maximum of 3 will be allowed to attend. I move its adoption.
Second.
Board Member Bartlett?
Yes.
Board Member Bernstein?
Yes.
Board Member Higley?
Yes.
Board Member Jordan?
Yes.
Supervisor Van?
Yes.
Resolution 23-13, Town Auditor, whereas the Town Board appoints all employees and officers of the town pursuant to Section 20 of the Town Law. Therefore, be it resolved that the firm of Sickler, Torsia, Allen, and Churchill be and hereby is reappointed town auditors and accountants at an allowance up to $20,000 is allocated in the 2013 budget. Move its adoption.
I'll second.
Board Member Bartlett?
Yes.
Board Member Bernstein?
Yes.
Board Member Higley?
Yes.
Board Member Jordan?
Yes.
Supervisor Van?
Yes.
Resolution 2413, parking lot lease. Whereas the town of Shandaken has entered into an agreement with Martin Millman to lease the parking lot adjacent to the Phoenicia Pharmacy in Phoenicia for the sum of $1 for the fiscal year 2012. Therefore, be it resolved that this agreement be extended for the fiscal year 2013 and all terms of said original contract be agreed upon. I move its adoption.
Second.
Board Member Bartlett?
Yes.
Board Member Bernstein?
Yes.
Board Member Higley?
Yes.
Board Member Jordan?
Yes.
Supervisor Van?
Yes. Resolution 2513, appointment of municipal code officer. Whereas pursuant to town law, section 20 and section 138, and pursuant to sections 11663, 11664, and 7711 of the Code of the Town of Shandaken, municipal code officer in the town is responsible for the enforcement of zoning, floodplain administration, building ordinances, and rules and regulations. Therefore, be it resolved that Albert Fresenda be appointed as municipal code officer to be paid an annual salary not to exceed $18,636.80 and mileage while in town business, and move its adoption.
I'll second.
Board Member Bartlett?
Yes.
Board Member Bernstein?
No.
Board Member Higley?
Yes.
Board Member Jordan?
Yes.
Supervisor Van?
Yes.
Resolution of Civil Defense, Resolution 2613, Director of Civil Defense. Whereas under Section 20 of Town Law, the Town Board should designate all appointed officers and employees of the town. Therefore, be it resolved that Gary Carr Jr. be appointed as Director of Civil Defense to the Town of Shandaken with no compensation for the year 2013, and move its adoption.
Second.
Board Member Bartlett?
Yes.
Board Member Bernstein?
Yes.
Board Member Higley?
No?
Yes.
Board Member Jordan?
Yes.
Supervisor Van?
Yes.
Resolution 27-13, Town Historian. Whereas under Section 20 of the Town Law, the Town Board should designate all approved officers and employees of the town, and the Town Board wishes to appoint Town Historian. Therefore, be it resolved that Nancy Smith be reappointed Historian for the Town of Shandaken for the year 2013, and move its adoption.
I'll second.
Board Member Bartlett?
Yes.
Board Member Bernstein?
Yes.
Board Member Higley?
Yes.
Board Member Jordan?
Yes.
Supervisor Van?
Yes.
Resolution 28-13, Police Commission, whereas pursuant to Section 20 of the Town Law, it is the duty of the Town Board to appoint all boards and commissions. Therefore, be it resolved that William Lundberg, Henry J. Strauss, and Theodore R. Byron be reappointed to the Police Commission for the year 2013, and move its adoption.
I'll second.
Board Member Bartlett? Yes. Board Member Bernstein?
Yes.
Board Member Higley?
Yes.
Board Member Jordan?
Yes.
Supervisor Van?
Yes.
Resolution 2913, recycling attendant. Whereas under Section 20 of the Town Law, the Town Board should designate all appointed officers and employees of the town. Therefore, be it resolved that Joe Rotella Sr. be reappointed as recycling attendant at an annual salary of $8,015. Be it further resolved that the Town Board of Shandaken advertise for the position to be appointed at a later meeting, and move its adoption.
Second.
Board Member Bartlett?
Yes.
Board Member Bernstein?
Yes.
Board Member Higley?
Yes.
Board Member Jordan?
Yes.
Supervisor Van?
Yes. Resolution 3013, American Legion and Veterans of Foreign Wars. Whereas the annual budget approved by the Town Board provides monies for patriotic observances and veterans organizations, and whereas it has been the procedure to pay this money to the American Legion and Veterans of Foreign Wars for said purposes, therefore be it resolved that the sum of $1,000 each be and hereby is appropriated for rent of rooms and patriotic observances for each of the organizations for the year 2013, and move its adoption.
Second.
Board Member Bartlett? Yes. Board Member Bernstein?
I recuse being a member of the American Legion.
Board Member Higley?
Yes.
Board Member Jordan?
Yes.
Supervisor Van?
Yes.
Resolution 3113, Program for the Aging. Whereas the annual budget approved by the town board provides monies for the Program for the Aging. Therefore, be it resolved that the sum of $1,500 be and hereby is appointed to the Program for the Aging. And be it further resolved that the sum of $1,500 be and hereby is appointed for the Senior Nutrition Program. I move its adoption.
Second.
Board Member Bartlett.
Yes.
Board Member Bernstein.
Yes.
Board Member Higley.
Yes.
Board Member Jordan.
Yes.
Supervisor Stanley.
Yes.
Resolution 3213, Superintendent of the Pineville Water District. Whereas under Section 20 of the town law, the town board should designate all appointed officers and employees of the town. Therefore, be it resolved that Donald Clark be and hereby is reappointed Superintendent of the Pineville Water District and hold office at the pleasure of the town board and receive an annual salary of $23,269 to be dispersed once each month and expenses as allocated in the 2013 budget as pursuant to law while discharging the duties of his office. And that the town board, upon the recommendation of the water superintendent, hire laborers as the water superintendent deems necessary within budget constraints. I move its adoption.
I'll second.
Just to check on this, in the Resolution 10-13 under Sue Christiana, it's got the, she served at the pleasure of the town board, water commissioner, and tax collector, water commissioner, water superintendent, one and the same?
Yes.
Okay. Board Member Bartlett.
Yes.
Board Member Bernstein.
Yes.
Board Member Higley.
Yes.
Board Member Jordan.
Yes.
Supervisor Stanley.
Yes.
Superintendent of Phoenicia Water District, Resolution 33-13, whereas under Section 20 of the town law, the town board should designate all appointed officers and employees of the town. Therefore, be it resolved that Richard Riccadella hereby is reappointed Superintendent of the Phoenicia Water District and hold office at the pleasure of the town board and receive an annual salary of $19,694 to be dispersed once each month and expenses as allotted in the 2013 budget as pursuant to law while discharging the duties of his office. And that the town board, upon the recommendation of the water superintendent, hire laborers as the water superintendent deems necessary within budget constraints, and move its adoption.
Second.
Discussion?
They're doing it now.
I'm bringing your resolution up for discussion. Thank you, bring it down to the top.
Board Member Bartlett.
Yes.
Board Member Bernstein.
Yes.
Board Member Higley.
Yes.
Board Member Jordan.
Yes.
Supervisor Stanley.
Yes, I was just checking to see if you were paying attention.
Resolution 3413, the Ethics Committee. Whereas pursuant to Chapter 20 of the Code of the Town of Shandaken, Article 3, Section 20-7, Establishment of the Board of Ethics, therefore be it resolved that Richard Lovelace, Helen Morelli, and Glenn Buckinger be reappointed as the Ethics Committee for the Town of Shandaken and to serve at the pleasure of the Town Board and follow Chapter 20 of the Code of the Town of Shandaken. I move its adoption.
Second.
Board Member Bartlett.
Yes.
Board Member Bernstein.
Yes.
Board Member Higley.
Yes.
Board Member Jordan.
Yes.
Supervisor Stanley.
Yes. Resolution 3513, Planning Board. Whereas pursuant to Section 20 of the town law, it is the duty of the town board to appoint all boards and commissions. Therefore, be it resolved that Clifton Rebuffalo be appointed to the Shandaken Planning Board with his term to expire in December 31st, 2019, and move its adoption.
Second.
Board Member Bartlett.
Yes.
Board Member Bernstein.
Yes.
Board Member Higley.
Yes.
Board Member Jordan.
Yes.
Supervisor Stanley.
Yes.
Resolution 36-13, Planning Board member. Whereas pursuant to Section 20 of the town law, it is the duty of the town board to appoint all boards and commissions. Therefore, be it resolved that Joan Munster be appointed to a vacancy of the Shandaken Planning Board with her term to expire December 31st, 2014, and the move its adoption.
Second.
Board Member Bartlett.
Yes.
Board Member Bernstein.
Yes.
Board Member Higley.
Yes.
Board Member Jordan.
Yes.
Supervisor Stanley.
Yes.
Resolution 37-13, Zoning Board of Appeals member. Whereas pursuant to Section 20 of the town law, it is the duty of the town board to appoint all boards and commissions. Therefore, be it resolved that Ralph Weiss be reappointed to the Zoning Board of Appeals with his term to expire December 31st, 2017, and move its adoption.
Second.
Board Member Bartlett?
Yes.
Board Member Bernstein?
Yes.
Board Member Higley?
Yes.
Board Member Jordan?
Yes.
Supervisor Downs?
Yes.
Resolution number 38-13, resolution appointing chairman of the planning board. Whereas pursuant to section 20 of the town law, it is the duty of the town board to appoint all boards and commissions. Therefore, be it resolved that Joanne Cobb be appointed as chairman of the planning board for the year 2013. Move its adoption.
I'll second.
Board Member Bartlett?
Yes.
Board Member Bernstein?
Yes.
Board Member Higley?
Yes.
Board Member Jordan?
Yes.
Supervisor Downs?
Yes.
Resolution 3913, resolution appointing a chairman of the zoning board of appeals. Whereas pursuant to section 20 of the town law, it's the duty of the town board to appoint all boards and commissions. Therefore, be it resolved that Tom Hickey be reappointed as chairman of the zoning board of appeals for the year 2013. I move its adoption.
Second.
Board Member Bartlett?
Yes.
Board Member Bernstein?
Yes.
Board Member Higley?
Yes.
Board Member Jordan?
Yes.
Supervisor Downs?
Yes. Resolution 4013, Building Department Secretary. Whereas under section 20 of the town law, it is the duty of the town board to appoint all employees of the town. Therefore, be it resolved that Pat Hughes be appointed as Building Department Secretary with an hourly rate of $10.50, not to exceed $19,110, and serve at the pleasure of the Planning Board, Zoning Board of Appeals, Municipal Code Officer, and be accountable to the town board. I move its adoption.
Second.
Board Member Bartlett?
Yes.
Board Member Bernstein?
Yes.
Board Member Higley?
Yes.
Board Member Jordan?
Yes.
Supervisor Downs?
Yes.
Resolution 41-13, Deputy Highway Superintendent. Whereas the Superintendent of Highways has requested that the town board establish the office of Deputy Superintendent of Highways. Therefore, be it resolved that Neil Grant be reappointed to this position without compensation for the year 2013 and move its adoption.
Second.
Board Member Bartlett?
Yes.
Board Member Bernstein?
Yes.
Board Member Higley?
Yes.
Board Member Jordan?
Yes.
Supervisor Downs?
Yes.
Resolution 42-13, municipal worker. Whereas pursuant to section 20 of the town law, it is the duty of the town board to appoint all employees of the town. Therefore, be it resolved that Robert Gasparini be reappointed as a municipal worker for the town of Shandaken for 2013 at $9 per hour, 25 to 30 hours per week. And I move its adoption.
Second.
Board Member Bartlett?
Yes.
Board Member Bernstein?
Yes.
Board Member Higley?
Yes.
Board Member Jordan?
Yes.
Supervisor Downs?
Yes.
Resolution number 43-13, Phoenicia Water Committee. Whereas pursuant to section 20 of the town law, it is the duty to appoint all boards and commissions. Therefore, be it resolved that Alfred Peavy, John Kill, Don Bucher, Nicholas Formont, and George Blank be appointed to the Phoenicia Water Committee, and be it further resolved that Alfred Peavy chair this committee. And move its adoption.
Second.
Board Member Bartlett?
Yes.
Board Member Bernstein?
Yes.
Board Member Higley?
Yes.
Board Member Jordan?
Yes.
Supervisor Downs?
Yes.
Resolution 4413, Pine Hill Water Committee. Whereas pursuant to section 20 of the town law, it's the duty to appoint all boards and commissions. Therefore, be it resolved that Peter Demotica, Lowell Smith, Richard Shadle, Michelle Wooten, and Marge Lloyd be reappointed to the Pine Hill Water Committee, and be it further resolved that Michelle Wooten chair this committee. I move its adoption.
Second.
Board Member Bartlett?
Yes.
Board Member Bernstein?
Yes.
Board Member Higley?
Yes.
Board Member Jordan?
Yes.
Supervisor Downs?
Yes. Yeah, that's. Oh, I no, I just noticed that it all says council.
I know, it's a success.
We changed those to board members.
It's board member.
Resolution 4513, Town Historical Museum Board and Museum Director. Whereas the town board recognizes the town of Shandaken Museum Board of Directors, therefore be resolved that Richard Bennett, Richard DeAyers, Catherine Greenberg, Robert Cal, Jean Marca, Rusty Mae Moore, Nancy Smith, Mary Lou Stapleton, and Sally Warren are hereby recognized as being on the town of Shandaken Historical Museum Board, and that Robert Cal is the chairman of the board. Be it further resolved that Kathleen Myers be reappointed as museum director, and that she receive a salary not to exceed $4,800 as per the 2013 town budget, and move its adoption. Second.
Board Member Bartlett?
Yes.
Board Member Bernstein?
Yes.
Board Member Higley?
Yes.
Board Member Jordan?
Yes.
Supervisor Downs?
Yes.
Resolution 46-13, Records Management Officer. Whereas pursuant to Section 20 of the Town Law, the Town Board shall designate all appointed officers and employees of the town. Therefore be it resolved that Joyce Grant be and hereby is appointed Records Management Officer and hold office at the pleasure of the Town Board and receive no compensation for the discharge of her duties. And I move its adoption.
And on that note, we're also going to start putting the minutes online, so people can access the town board minutes on their computers. Okay? Board Member Bartlett?
Yes.
Board Member Bernstein?
Yes.
Board Member Higley?
Yes.
Board Member Jordan?
Yes.
Supervisor Sam?
Yes.
Resolution number 47-13, resolution appointing Parks and Recreation Board member and chair. Whereas pursuant to Section 20 of the Town Law, it is the duty of the Town Board to appoint all boards and commissions. Therefore, be it resolved that Marty Gales be reappointed to Indian Park Manager and Carol Chandler be reappointed Smith Park Manager, with Lisa Schnack to serve as Smith Park alternate, with all their terms to end December 31st, 2015. And that Carol Urban fill a vacancy and be appointed as Parish View Park Manager with her term to end December 31st, 2013. And that all shall serve without compensation.
Second.
Can I just ask, what about locals?
No, they're on a rotating schedule,
Okay.
so that's what, again, those appointments come, it's a 3-year rotating
Okay,
schedule.
okay.
Board Member Bartlett?
Yes.
Board Member Bernstein?
Yes.
Board Member Higley?
Yes.
Board Member Jordan?
Yes.
Supervisor Sam?
Yes.
This is one more. Resolution 4813, Phoenicia Water District Bookkeeper. Whereas under Section 20 of the Town Law, the Town Board should designate all appointed officers and employees of the town. Therefore, be it resolved that Florence Sullivan be and hereby is appointed Bookkeeper for Phoenicia Water District and be paid an annual salary of $2,532, $12.18 hourly, and I move its adoption.
Second.
There's some discussion on that. On Resolution 1013, under Water District Billing Clerks, Sue Christiana, and also 4013, Building Department Secretary Pat Hughes, it reads, it's appointed with an hourly rate of $12.18, not to exceed $2,500. In this case here, I'd like this to read, hereby is appointed bookkeeper of the Phoenicia Water District with an hourly rate of $12.18, not to exceed $2,532. Any comment on that?
Oh,
Instead of just a flat salary of $2,532, it's an annual, it's an hourly wage. That way the water commissioner, the water commission in Phoenicia can determine on a monthly basis what salary and what money is used up. It's a benefit to taxpayers instead of just giving $2,532 to disperse it on an hourly wage. That's my opinion anyway.
Anybody else have a comment?
I don't know what it's with.
Why?
It's basically saying the same thing.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Well,
If she doesn't work,
if she exceeds that salary, she's not going to get any more than that
And
anyway.
if you're gonna pay her at an hourly rate, then you have to expect that if she goes beyond what that salary, what that cap is, then you have to pay her. You can't not pay her at an hourly rate. If you're gonna pay her at an hourly rate.
Then,
This is the problem
why-
with many of the resolutions.
Right, but why would Sue Christiana and Pat Hughes be subjected to that criteria, and not this one?
Agreed. We could bring some, everybody else's resolution as well. Again, that if you're gonna pay an hourly rate, then you have to pay an hourly rate. If you're gonna pay salary, then that's another thing. The concern was the breakdown of what they were getting under the salary rate, which essentially is breaking down to $12.18 an hour. Let's say there's an issue with Phoenicia Water, and now she has to do extra hours, now you're gonna pay the $12.18. Whether you say not to exceed this amount, and I'm just putting, way out there. Say some emergency develops in Phoenicia Water, and you're paying her an hourly rate of $12.18, and you say not to exceed $2,500. Well, what if she's at the $2,500? Now you legally cannot go beyond that.
You can make
She
another
cannot do
resolution
work.
at that time, an emergency thing. You recall back a couple of years back when there was a water billing clerk that was paid $2,500, and it ended up, she put in about 25 to 30 hours, and we determined she was getting $100 an hour for that.
Right.
That's what I'm trying to
We've
make sure
rectified
that
that as
doesn't
to where she's going to be, she's still going to be submitting time cards for these, so we can do it either way. It's 6 one, half dozen the other, but I think it opens up more issues. But
Well, the liaison and Felicia Water District, I
you're
think it
requesting
should be that.
$12.18 per hour, not to exceed $2,532.
Yes.
You're going to move that adoption.
Yes.
We need a second.
I'll second it.
Okay. Board Member Bartlett?
Yes.
Board Member Bernstein?
Yes.
Board Member Higley?
Yes.
Board Member George?
Yes.
Supervisor Dent?
Yes. Resolution 4913, resolution to pay all bills. Whereas the Department of Audit and Control require town boards to sign and inspect all vouchers coming into the town for payment to number and total amounts from each fund. Therefore, be it resolved that the town board authorize the following vouchers paid. General, $46,021.27. Highway, $67,732.34. Phoenicia Water, $8,809.41. Pine Hill Water, $440.96. Phoenicia Lights, $1,040.12. Chichester Lights, $145.68. Pine Hill Lights, $564.06, and move its adoption.
I'll second.
Board Member Bartlett?
Yes.
Board Member Bernstein?
Yes.
Board Member Higley?
Yes.
Board Member George?
Yes.
Supervisor Dent?
Yes. Yeah, I realize now resolution 42 is my limit. I started getting a little On to open public comment. Gentlemen, it's just a few